Go ahead.
I was in a, I was married as well.
Okay.
For 3 years. That shit didn't work out. I got married too young. And
Oh, there we go.
What age did you get married?
Well, yeah, there you go.
I was 21.
Why do you say you got married too young?
That's way too young.
I mean,
Hold on. Who said that's way too young?
Me. I got
you-
married at 20. First time.
Why is that way too young?
Because you don't even know yourself to get.
Good evening.
You need to date yourself in order to date someone
That
else.
is-
Real fast, let's get a.
Hey guys, welcome back. We have another exciting one here. I'm gonna let the video play, but as usual, I'm gonna come back with an interview from a 22-year-old girl. I did an interview with a 22-year-old girl in Africa to hear her thoughts about whether it's good to get married early or to wait and get married later. You're gonna hear her thoughts so that we can compare the two with the girls in this podcast. Stay tuned, it's gonna be interesting.
Go ahead.
I was in a, I was married as well.
Okay.
For 3 years. That shit didn't work out. I got married too young. And
Oh, there we go.
What age did you get married?
Well, yeah, there you go.
I was 21.
Why do you say you got married too young?
That's way too young.
I mean,
Hold on. Who said that's way too young?
Me. I got
you-
married at 20. First time.
Why is that way too young?
Because you don't even know yourself to get.
Good evening.
You need to date yourself in order to date someone
That
else.
Real
is-
fast, let's get a. Just so I know, raise of hands if you guys think 21 is too young to get married. Raise of
Very
hands if you
good.
think. Just so we get the temperature on the room.
100%.
Okay, so majority of the women, there you go. The majority of the girls think it's too young. I'm sorry, you can continue on and say why. You were
You
you're
need
explaining?
to date and figure out who you are before you date.
That is
Before you pick a
okay.
partner.
All right. Yeah, that's no. Ladies, yeah. Ladies, if there are any women watching this, all two of you watching, due respect. That's the worst advice you could ever give someone, is to tell young, attractive women to date around before they get married. Because
Date
what
themselves. I said date yourself.
Right.
No, but
To get to know yourself
that's
before you
bull.
pick a
Dating yourself,
partner.
that doesn't mean anything.
No, that's
That
not.
No, no.
not.
What are you? You're in a
how much
relationship.
trauma- you know, listen, in the black and brown community, you know how much trauma we have to heal from.
Here we go. What does
before we
trauma have to
date?
do with dating yourself?
What do you mean? We watch our parents divorce
Okay, I
and
need you
treat
to.
them.
If you didn't eat breakfast today, would you
I
feel a
ate-
little funny?
No, I ate everything
Okay,
today.
perfect. So now I know you're operating in logic. Here's where I disagree. I didn't ask about logic, or I didn't ask about the trauma. I asked, what exactly is dating yourself? Are you in a relationship with yourself? Like what? To me, that's just a bunch of bullshit
It's
that women.
figuring
Hold on,
out what
it's
you
just
like.
hold on. There you go. Women like to say, I'm gonna. A lot of guys in a lot of different ways. They say, I'm dating myself. I'm figuring things out. I need to find out who I am. Ladies, this is bad advice because you're 18 years old right now. You're probably about maybe 2 years from being at your peak sexual market value, but if you took her advice, you would probably end up like her. Due respect.
Can I interject?
Yes, please.
Because I definitely respect where you're coming from, but I think what she's saying in retrospect, I think what she's saying in retrospect is to really get to know yourself, identify with yourself, to like literally know before you put that energy onto another human.
Yeah, that's just a bunch of
Not
again,
necessarily. I
Yes,
think
it
that's
is.
very,
There's no
like-
necessarily about it. When you listen,
okay.
you already look. Women will say I gotta know myself. You can get to know yourself in a relationship.
Absolutely.
May I interject?
But what a lot of women do, they use I got to get to know myself as an excuse.
no.
Hold on, I'm not saying you, but women like to use different language, just like her. I said, hey, have you ever been? Oh, I haven't been in a relationship in 7 years, but I have dated around. Listen, when I was single for 7 years, I was sleeping around too. Like, it is what it is. I'm not going to judge anybody about it, but let's call a spade a spade. Getting to know yourself is simply being honest with yourself. You know what you want and you know what you don't want. There's no need for a woman, for a young attractive woman to put off marriage for any reason, especially not these, well, you got to know yourself. That makes absolutely zero
it's not.
sense.
It doesn't even mean know yourself. And I respect hearing the man's perspective, but I just think as when you're young, you're learning your own identity. So you're knowing like what pushes your buttons, you know what what feeds you, what interjects you. Like literally, I feel like that's just like learning who yourself.
let me ask. You know, this is what I'll do. I'll go around the
Sorry.
table and have. No, it's fine.
Sorry.
No.
No,
we're
it's
good.
okay. That's what we like. That's what we want.
We're gonna go around the table and have, because the majority of you actually believe that women should wait to get married. They shouldn't get married in their 20s.
sorry.
I want you all to tell me specifically why you raise your hand that women should wait to get married. Go ahead. We'll start with you and then work our way back this way.
okay.
Well, she's
I think-
37.
Give us one
so-
main reason.
The one main reason,
Yeah, just one.
Just one, please.
you need to set your professional life before. You cannot depend on a man.
Set professional life. Okay,
like
what about you?
professional.
Why should
I didn't raise my hand.
you didn't? Okay, you did. Why should girls wait?
I agree with what Monet said as far as you need to self-discover first. I feel like a lot of people get into a relationship with somebody and they don't know who they are, and that causes a lot of rift within the relationship because this person is trying to figure out themselves and this person is trying to figure out themselves. If you're 21 and you don't even know what you want to do in your career, how could you really establish a relationship, a real, true, loving relationship with anybody if you truly don't know how to love yourself the same way you're trying to love somebody else?
So you need
That's the
you need
disconnect.
self-discovery and career discovery.
Right.
Okay.
You go, girl. Of course.
What about
Yes.
you? You raise your hand
Self-love,
too.
baby. Love
Why is it too young? Why is a girl getting married too young a problem? One reason. Go ahead.
No, I changed my mind.
That's smart.
I have that effect on people.
Smart.
So you changed your mind.
She
All right,
changed
what
her
about
mind.
you?
I didn't raise my hand.
Oh yeah,
sure
you didn't
about
raise your hand. You gave your reason why. You said for also self-discovery too, right? Anything else you want to add to that?
But I don't think it's a bad thing to even have those moments where you fuck up and you meet the wrong person.
Oh no, that
or
is
the right
absolutely
person.
bad. That is all bad. When you fuck up and meet the wrong person, that gives you
No,
trust. No,
babe,
hold
I'm
on,
trying
hold
to
on.
be liberal.
Hold on. I understand.
Let me
Hold
be on
on.
my Cali shit right now.
No, let me get all the answers, and then you can
What
respond to her.
I'm saying
Okay,
is,
so she's saying
please
find
don't
a-
take what I'm saying because I'm
She doesn't,
very
and I
liberal.
really need you to stop talking when the host tells you to stop talking. Can you
Okay.
do that for me, please? Thank you.
So you just said just meet the wrong person, and you think that's good? Meeting the wrong people and identifying those people.
No, I just think that lives. So
That's
if
literally
you
what
have
you just
to-
said.
Okay, we gonna continue.
Do your
Okay.
thing, Monet.
All right, lives. What does that mean? Can you tell me what that means?
Speaking to the mic,
I
please.
don't like confrontation very much.
She's
what
trying
I'm
to
saying
do a
is,
side jab here. It's all right.
Okay, let's continue.
okay. What
Right,
I'm
life
saying
lives. What do you mean
is,
by that?
if life and they happen to have that moment where they meet that person, that's okay. But what I'm saying is, is that close enough?
Hey, y'all.
Yes.
Okay. Voice definitely doesn't sound like that. Thank you. So
Oh
what
my
I'm
God,
saying
this
is,
chick.
why I gotta be the chick?
Okay.
Just answer the question, please. I'll
ahead.
shut up. Just
Go ahead.
please.
I'm not gonna answer because this is his show, so I'm gonna pass.
Okay, just please answer. So you said self-discovery and then lives. Can you please explain what life means?
I just don't think it's a right or wrong. I just feel like at
Okay.
the end of the day,
So all experience is valid.
absolutely.
All right.
That's all I was saying.
Okay.
I don't want no trouble.
Okay.
All right. What about you?
Thank you.
Why do you think women should wait to get or not get married when they're in their 20s?
I feel like not just women, men and women need to heal before they enter into any relationship.
Right.
Okay,
Heal
so you
from the
think-
past trauma, from their past relationships. A lot of times people break up to go into another relationship without even
So
healing.
both genders should wait.
Absolutely. Should heal.
Right.
Both genders should heal
What if they don't have trauma, so they don't have anything to heal from?
so they can go into a relationship.
Oh,
That's great.
well, how about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's
I'm
absolutely.
saying more specifically for women. So you're saying women need to heal first. Let's assume they didn't grow up in a fucked up household or anything like that, and they grew up in a 2-parent household, nice stable home.
It doesn't matter.
Good
you know,
dad, good father,
I'm
mom.
a celebrity hairstylist. Let me tell you one thing. You can have lots of money and be in a destructive household.
Well,
Yes.
I said
So,
stable.
It doesn't
I
matter.
said stable.
that-
I didn't mean like that. Stable can mean a multitude of different things. You can grow up poor, right, and still come from a stable household.
Absolutely.
So what I'm asking is, let's assume that the girl came from a stable household. She doesn't have trauma. She doesn't necessarily need to heal the way that you're saying. Should she still get married young, or no? You still disagree with that?
I believe that's an opportunity, but it's very rare that 20-year-old, 18-year-old girl is ready for marriage.
Okay. And you would say healing trauma. Anything else? Why? They need to wait.
Just trauma
In my black and brown community,
in general.
they need to wait, period. Just period.
All right. Or what about you?
So I never said that like marrying young was a bad thing. It's only a bad thing if you're married to the wrong person, I feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think it's appropriate for women to get married young? They just need to make sure it's the right guy.
It has to be the right guy. It has to be the right guy that's like
So you're okay with marrying young then?
yeah.
You just didn't work out in your situation.
Yeah, he wasn't a leader at all. He wasn't the way he needed to be. Not dominant. He didn't have any.
You were the boss.
I wasn't the boss. It's just that he tried to be the boss too hard. He was.
She didn't
he was
respect
too
him.
he was
Yeah, she
too,
didn't respect him.
He was too controlling,
Yep.
and then he was broke too. So
No,
shit.
that's the reason you broke up with him. Is because he was broke.
no, not just
So
because of that.
if he were, Okay.
All right, go ahead, Donovan. Now that you know the reasons, so we got a bunch of different reasons here. Setting a professional background, self-discovery, having your career set up, more self-discovery. All experiences are valid, good or bad.
Trauma.
Waiting, healing trauma. And then, I won't even put her in there because she said it's okay, but you got to marry the right person. So her situation just didn't work out. What's your response to that?
She changed her mind.
And then she changed her mind from before. So I put not applicable. What's your thoughts?
My thoughts, real quick, just a random question. How many times have you been dumped?
Just twice.
Twice? You? Have you ever been dumped by a guy?
No.
You?
Never.
You?
No.
Okay. You? Have you ever been dumped?
Oh.
Keep up,
No.
sweetie. Okay. You?
No, honey.
You?
Once.
Once? You?
No.
Okay. Okay. And so what you said was, and this is something that we hear a lot of women say, you too. They say you have to get your bag because you can't rely on a man, right? Because what if he turns out to be a bum, or what if he leaves? These are all valid questions.
Yeah.
But then I just went around the panel and asked how many of you have been dumped? And women, and 95% of relationships. So what's the real reason you're not getting married young? Is it because you're afraid your husband's going to leave you, or is it another reason? Because men don't leave relationships.
It's
We don't
another
feel
reason.
secure.
Hold on, say again.
It's security. I think
Security?
number one, yeah.
Okay. So
Feeling
it,
safe, secure, is number one for me. I
okay.
can speak for myself.
So no, I hear you. So you feel like you need to have a career for yourself so that you can feel safe and secure.
I was raised that way. My mother raised me, don't depend on a man for nothing. Get yourself. So that program
Due respect. No, I agree. And I mean this with all due respect. This is why you're 44 and single with 3 kids.
I
Guys, and
look,
I'm not trying to be funny, and I'm not trying to
I get
crack
it.
on you either. But this is the reason why the dating market is a shit show. Is because we actually have women who think that they don't want to get married, and their reason is because my husband is going to leave me, when they have never been dumped in their lives. Right? You filed for divorce. You've never been dumped. You've never been dumped. You told me, hell no, you've never been dumped.
Once.
Once. How many relationships have you had?
4.
More than one.
No,
There you go.
4 real relationships.
Sure. The point is that men don't walk away from relationships unless they have a damn good reason. So when you tell me things like, I need to self-discover, to me, that's 1,000% bullshit. That's the first thing. The second thing is you said, and I agree with what you said for the guy. You have to get out there. You have to date the bad boys and this and the other. Did it ever occur to you that making mistakes with the guy, that's what you said. You said there's nothing wrong with making a mistake with the wrong guy when you're younger. This is what causes that trauma that you have to heal from at 44 years old and single with 3 kids. It is a self-fulfilling prophecy that especially young, attractive women almost, and you work at Twin Peaks, you got to get out of there before it's too late, because it's only going to be a matter of time before you are disqualified by every man you want in your life. That's just how it is, man.
Now, elderly women always advise younger women to not get married early, to have fun, to discover themselves, and we know what that means is to sleep around, and then to get married later. But they never tell them that, hey, don't get pregnant before you get married. Isn't that amazing? And let me hear your thoughts. Like the video, comment, so that this message can spread. So presently, are you in a relationship?
Frankly speaking, yes, I am.
Okay, good. I know women are always in some kind of relationship all the time.
Yeah.
So the first thing you're gonna notice is that her mother and her aunt got married at the age of 18, and they advised her that that's the right thing to do. What age do you think is a good age for a woman to get married?
Well, my mother used to tell me that it's good to always get married at an early age, because it gives you time to enjoy your marriage and to enjoy your kids as well. So for me, I think 22, 23, or 24 even.
Oh, so your mom used to tell you that, repeat that
Yes.
again, that sounds very interesting. What did you say?
That is good. That is good for a lady to get married at an early age, so she can enjoy her marriage and also her children. Like for her, when I'm moving with her, people think like she's my elder sister, without knowing that I'm my first child.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so I get the point. She has more time to see me grow, have my own kids.
Wow. So she got you at what age?
She told me she got me at the age of 80.
Okay. Wow, interesting. Was she married or
Yeah.
they were not married?
Yes, she was married. She was married. She had all of us from my dad.
Oh, she had. How many of you are from your dad?
5.
So your dad got married to your mom when your mom was 18?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Wow. Good, good. And is it 5 of you?
Me?
No,
Yeah,
how
we are
many?
5 of us.
Yeah, 5 of you. Okay, good. Are they still married?
Yes, but my dad is of late.
Yeah, that is of late. Okay, good. Okay, may his soul rest in peace. So is your mom happy?
Yes, she is. She's happy.
I'm talking about the fact that you've not found somebody else, somebody yet at this age, but she found somebody younger than you.
Well, she's happy. She can't force me to do what I want to do, right? She knows when my time is right, I'll bring somebody to her. Because I'm the only girl child, actually.
Okay, what is the latest you think? What is the latest age you think that by when you think that you should be married?
25, 24.
So that's in 2 or 3 years.
Yes.
Is that what you've given yourself as a goal?
Actually, my goal is 23. That's my goal.
So what are some of the things you are doing to make sure that that goal happens?
Well, still looking for the right person, like I said.
Okay. Apart from your mom giving you that advice, who else has given you that advice?
My aunt, the one I grew up with.
Your aunt?
She also got married at she also got married at the age of 18.
The next thing you're gonna notice is that she heard from TikTok, from an influencer on TikTok, that it's good to get married. It's good to first of all become independent, to have money to be able to take care of yourself before getting married when you are older. Okay, who else? Maybe TV, radio, movies. Who else has given you advice that is opposite to that advice?
I've watched some TV shows that says it's always good for a lady to be independent before thinking of getting married. Like she should be comfortable being single. Because there are a lot of things that you're trying to achieve when you're independent, right? As a lady.
Yeah, come again. You say you watched some TV shows that told you that what?
That said it's good for a lady to be independent.
For a lady to be
thinking of
independent.
marriage.
Okay.
Yes.
So what do you mean by independent?
Like you should be able to provide for yourself. It's not everything that a man gives you, right?
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to take care of yourself, and also to even eventually when you get married, you should be able to support your partner now.
Okay, these TV shows, where are they based in Cameroon?
No, it was something. It was a foreign show. I watched it on TikTok actually.
On TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Now, personally, what do you think? So you've had 2 conflicting advice. Your mom gave you one advice, which is get married early. The TV show gave you another advice that you should wait until you are independent, you have some money, you can make some money for yourself, you can take care of yourself before getting married. Which one, in your hearts of hearts, do you think is the best for you?
Being independent.
Being independent.
Yeah.
Why do you think so?
Okay. First of all, when you get married without being independent, right? There are some things that you may need for yourself that you may tend to ask your partner, and some kind of insults may be getting into your marriage you get.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you want to do your hair and he gives you 5,000, meanwhile the money you need is 10,000. So if you are not doing anything, you can't have money to complete it, and it may cause insult in your marriage. You may start saying, the guy, your husband is lazy, he cannot take care of you, things like that. So, but when you're independent, you have something doing. Even if it gives you that 5,000, from what you're doing, you can add it to what you want to do.
So
That's what I think.
so how many years do you think is necessary for you to become independent? How many years would it take you to start making your own money?
That's 1 year. I just have started. So I know probably by next year I'll be there.
And also, I asked her about people that she knows, women around her who waited and got married at a later age. I asked her what are the stories of those women. She told me about a lady who is 39 years old, has a business, and she is now complaining that men don't stick with her, that men are so-called intimidated by her success. And that lady is 39 years old, she cannot find a man. And I asked her if she wants to follow in the footsteps of that lady.
Yes, I have neighbors and friends too.
Can you tell me a little bit about their stories?
Well, for my friend, actually she has a hair salon. She sells hair and she bought things from different parts of the country. So should I say, frightens men a lot. They think that with the money that she has, they may feel intimidated. So it causes men to run away from her.
So,
Even if they come, they'll just want to have fun and then just go away.
so is it because she has a business?
Yeah, actually, she has.
Is that what she's telling you?
Yeah, that's what she told me.
That the fact that she's financially okay is scaring men away from her?
Yeah, and she's actually really, really fat as well.
How old is she?
She's very old. 39.
She's 39.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you be happy to get to 39 before you get married, so that you'll be independent?
No. No.
But you just told me that you want to be. You think that the independent route is the best route.
No, being independent it also comes with you having an attitude, right? If you have a very authoritative attitude, like you want to be bossy, it scares people away from you now.
Yeah,
So
sure.
even if you're
You're gonna realize in my interview with this young 22-year-old girl that she's just taking advice from social media, even though in her mind, even though the best advice that she got from her family, from her aunt and her mom, is that she should get married young. You will see that this traditional advice, get married young so that you can enjoy your kids, so that you can give your husband your best years, you will see that that advice is under attack from influences from the West as through social media. That's what you're going to realize. So for those of you passport bros, you already know the drill. If you want to get married to women in countries out of the West, the best deal is to keep them there, because they're already having this ideology that it's good to marry when you're older. And so if you get married to them even when they are younger and you bring them to the West, you bring them here in the US, they already have this mindset. They're going to divorce you later on, claiming that they got married young and that the right thing to do was to get married when they were older. So that's my advice. And let me hear your thoughts. Like the video, comment so that this message can spread. See you later.